what's up you guys, the Curious Owl here, and today I'm going to be going over the books that I didn't really like as much in the year of 2021. Now this video is going to go over specifically books that I rated 2 or 1 star or were books I DNF'd this year. We're going to keep a counter going to see how much there are. So in the first month of the year, in January of 2021, I did have 1 DNF, which was All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. In February, I do specifically remember that being the hardest month for me when it came to reading things. I had several DNFs within that month. I ended up DNFing Fable by Adrienne Young, An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, and I Do Not Forgive You by Amber Sparks. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, which this one is the exception because I just ran out of time with my library copy of it and I haven't been able to get back to it. And the last DNF I had in the month of February was The Host by Stephanie Meyer. In March, I also had 1 DNF, which was Obsidio, but again, this is another exception to that because I just ran out of time with my library copy. In May, I did have a 2-star book, which was Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. That one was a massive disappointment for me, I think. In June, I ended up DNFing Hidden Figures by Margot Lee Shetterly, I think that's the name of the author. In July, I ended up having 1 DNF, which was The One Memory of Flora Banks by Emily Barr. In October, I did rate 1 book a 2-star, which was Snot Girl Volume 3 by Brian Lee O'Malley and Leslie Hung. And after I finished that, I actually ended up unhauling the entirety of my Snot Girl graphic novel series. Then in November, I did actually have a 2-star for Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Definitely the most disappointing read of the year was definitely Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Everything else that I had DNF'd or rated a 2-star or lower had just a lot of issues with it that I wasn't interested in. And then like I said, there were 2 exceptions where 2 DNFs I had over the course of the year were just purely because I did not finish the books when I needed to return them to the library and I just haven't got back to them. So if we remove the 2 books that I DNF'd purely because I had run out of time and just never got around to them, this is the number that we're gonna get in terms of the amount of DNFs. Now, I think this is significantly lower than the 5-star reads I had this year, which I also did a video for if you'd like to check that out. But my hope is that with this year, I'll have had a quarter of my books that were 5-star reads and less than that be DNFs or 2 stars or 1 star. If you guys read these books yourself and have either, same thoughts as me or opposing thoughts, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on these books and whether you liked them or didn't, or if you have any questions about the reasons I didn't like them. I also will leave in the description links to videos that are reviews for some of these books because some of them I have review videos for, some I don't, and for the ones I don't, I will leave a link for the wrap-up that those are in. So I'll leave the monthly wrap-ups also in the description if you want to check out my more individual thoughts on the books that I didn't have necessarily review videos for, if that makes sense. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be and would like to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that button down below and subscribe to become an ally in our flock. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys!